this is my life.
And I'm not talking nickels, quarters, and dimes. I'm talking being father to your daughters and keeping your sons away from crimes. I'm talking this whole world getting in order because we so out of line. Before we run out of time, we need to change for the better. Treat our women like queens because it's hard to be a king without a Coretta. We need to stay together. We need to pray together because united we stand and divided we fall forever. We need to teach our kids not just how to stay alive, but how to live. Give them a bridge to get past our shortcomings. Load their minds up with bullets of knowledge so they can start gunning. You see, I need to change. You need to change. We need to change.
I want to live in a world where I don't need to mortgage my home just to get a good education. Where it is easier for the mentally ill to receive proper mental health care than it is for them to obtain a firearm. I want to live in a world where someone doesn't take their life every 40 seconds. Where the 12 million vacant homes in America can be owned by the 4 million homeless. That's 3 per person. I want to live in a world where the 1% and the 99% can represent 100% of the good of man. Where our actions speak louder than our bank accounts. Where prisons and schools turn at-risk youth into model citizens. I want to live in a world where racism, sexism, discrimination, and depression are extinct. Where love is a natural instinct, and selflessness is a part of the common core. I want to live in a world where it's okay to say, I need to change, you need to change, we need to change.
So the truth can show and the youth can grow, because who's to know what the future holds? If we lose control and abuse the soul, we'll lose our goal. So let's change today for tomorrow, because the way that we are only leads to pain and sorrow. So I need to change for what's right, because it's a never-ending fight between dark and the light, what's wrong and what's right, the truth and the lie. See, what's wrong and what's right is once you shine your light on the blind, you open their eyes and make them realize the real lies. Then it's no surprise that I need to change. You need to change. We need to change.
Look in the mirror. I look just like you. Forget that. X-ray that. I am just like you. Erase these hate lines and I am you. No longer will I hide behind these unjust prejudice. I am not black or white, rich or poor, straight or gay. Look in the mirror. I look just like you. Nah, forget that. X-ray that. I am just like you. Erase these red, white, and blue lines, and I am you. So hold my hand. Be proud to be my brother, and I, your sister. Unite with me and kill this American insanity. I need to change.
You need to change. We need to change.
So he can remember how to be a child again. And she can remember how to smile again. And your only concern is if he will rhyme again. Instead of the rivers running down the cheek of Sabrina Fulton and Chrissy Quinones. 2 women who've had sons that were put on trial post-death. Who knew that guilty convictions were based on image? Who knew that guilty convictions were based on culture? Who knew that guilty convictions were based on race? And the hood of my sweater would determine my morgue attendance date. There needs to be a difference. But you just sit there as we just play call and response instead of being a response to this call. So instead, I need you to look yourself in the mirror and say, I need to change. You need to change. We need to change. I need to change. You need to change. We need to change. So let's change.